Hey everyone, welcome to Ikigai, Learning and Teaching. Don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to join our community.
There is something special about spending a day at the beach. The sound of the waves, the warmth of the sun, and the fresh ocean breeze create an atmosphere of peace and happiness. For many people, going to the beach is not only a fun activity but also an opportunity to relax, connect with nature, and spend quality time with family and friends. One beautiful summer morning, Maria woke up earlier than usual. As soon as she opened the window of her bedroom, she noticed the bright sunlight filling the sky. There were no clouds, and the weather looked perfect for an outdoor adventure. Excited, she ran downstairs to the kitchen, where her parents were already preparing breakfast. "Good morning, Maria," her mother said with a smile. "Are you ready for our beach trip?" Maria's eyes immediately lit up with excitement. "Of course," she replied enthusiastically. "I've been waiting for this all week." Her younger brother, Lucas, was equally excited. He had already packed his favorite toys, including buckets and shovels for building sandcastles. After breakfast, the whole family began preparing for the trip. Maria's mother carefully packed towels, sunscreen, sunglasses, and extra clothes. She also prepared sandwiches, fresh fruit, cookies, and bottles of water for everyone. Meanwhile, Maria's father carried the beach umbrella, folding chairs, and a cooler filled with cold drinks. "Did everyone remember their hats?" he asked. "Yes," the children answered together. A few minutes later, they got into the car and started their journey to the coast. During the drive, the family listened to music and talked about what they planned to do at the beach. Lucas wanted to swim in the ocean, while Maria was excited about collecting seashells. The trip took about an hour, but it felt much shorter because everyone was in a good mood. As they got closer to the beach, Maria could already smell the salty air coming through the car windows. Finally, they arrived. The moment they stepped out of the car, they heard the gentle sound of waves crashing against the shore. Seagulls flew gracefully overhead, and the sunlight reflected on the water, making the ocean sparkle like thousands of tiny diamonds. The beach was beautiful. Golden sand stretched for miles, and the clear blue water extended all the way to the horizon. Some people were swimming, others were playing beach volleyball, and a few were simply relaxing under colorful umbrellas. Maria took a deep breath and smiled. "This is perfect," she whispered. The family found a comfortable spot close to the water but far enough away from the waves. They set up their umbrella, spread their towels on the sand, and arranged their belongings. As soon as everything was ready, Lucas ran toward the shore. "Wait for me," Maria shouted as she followed him. The water was cool and refreshing. The children laughed as small waves touched their feet. Soon they started building an enormous sandcastle. Using buckets, shovels, and their imagination, they created towers, walls, and bridges. Lucas even suggested digging a moat around the castle. "Now it looks like a real castle," he said proudly. However, nature had other plans. A larger wave slowly approached and reached the castle, destroying one of its walls. For a moment, the children looked disappointed. But then Maria laughed. "That's okay," she said. "Let's build an even bigger one." Together, they rebuilt the castle, making it stronger and more creative than before. This simple moment reminded Maria that sometimes things do not go as planned, but with patience and teamwork, it is always possible to start again. After spending some time playing in the sand, Maria decided to take a walk along the beach. She loved collecting seashells. As she walked barefoot on the warm sand, She found shells of different shapes, colors, and sizes. Some were smooth and white, while others had beautiful patterns. She carefully placed her favorites in a small bag. While walking, Maria noticed many interesting things. Children were flying kites. A group of teenagers was playing soccer. An elderly couple was quietly watching the sea. Surfers waited patiently for the perfect wave. The beach seemed like a small world where people of different ages and backgrounds could come together and enjoy simple pleasures. After her walk, Maria returned to her family. "Look at these shells," she said proudly. Her mother admired them. "They're beautiful," she replied. "You can use them to decorate your room." Soon afterward, it was time to go swimming. The whole family entered the water together. At first, Lucas felt a little nervous because the waves seemed larger than he expected. His father gently held his hand. "Don't worry," he said. "Stay close to me and you'll be fine." Little by little, Lucas became more comfortable. Before long, he was laughing and splashing water everywhere. The family spent nearly an hour swimming, floating, and playing games in the ocean. Exercise often feels easier when people are having fun. Without realizing it, they were improving their health while enjoying themselves. Swimming is one of the best forms of exercise because it strengthens muscles, improves cardiovascular health, and reduces stress. After all that activity, everyone felt hungry. They returned to their spot under the umbrella and opened the cooler. Lunch by the beach always seems more delicious. The family shared sandwiches, fruit, cookies, and cold drinks while enjoying the ocean view. A gentle breeze made the weather even more pleasant. As they ate, they talked about school, work, future vacations, and funny family memories. In today's busy world, moments like these are becoming increasingly rare. Many people spend hours looking at screens and dealing with stressful routines. Sometimes, we forget how important it is to slow down and enjoy the present moment. Spending time in nature can have significant benefits for both physical and mental health. Research has shown that being near the ocean can reduce stress levels, improve mood, and promote relaxation. The sound of waves has a calming effect on the brain, helping people feel more peaceful. Perhaps this is one reason why so many people love the beach. After lunch, the family rested for a while. Maria sat under the umbrella reading a book. Her father closed his eyes and listened to the waves. Lucas continued playing in the sand, creating roads and tunnels around the sandcastle. Meanwhile, Maria's mother took photographs to preserve the memories of this wonderful day. Time seemed to pass slowly. There was no rush, no deadlines, no stress, only the sound of the sea and the warmth of the sun. As the afternoon turned into evening, the sky began to change colors. The bright blue gradually transformed into shades of orange, pink, and purple. Everyone knew what was coming. The sunset. The family sat quietly near the shore to watch one of nature's most beautiful spectacles. Slowly, the sun moved closer to the horizon. Its golden light reflected on the water, creating a breathtaking scene. For a few moments, nobody spoke. Words seemed unnecessary. Some experiences are so beautiful that silence becomes the best response. Maria felt grateful. Grateful for her family. Grateful for the opportunity to enjoy such a beautiful place. Grateful for the simple joys of life. As the sun finally disappeared beyond the horizon, the sky grew darker. It was time to go home. The family packed their belongings and carried everything back to the car. Everyone felt tired but happy. Although the day had come to an end, the memories they created would remain with them forever. As they drove home, Lucas fell asleep in the back seat. Maria looked out the window one last time and saw the ocean in the distance. She smiled. She knew that this day would become one of those special memories that people carry in their hearts for years. A day at the beach is much more than a simple outing. It is an opportunity to reconnect with nature, strengthen family bonds, and appreciate life's small pleasures. In a world that often moves too quickly, perhaps we all need moments like these. Moments to breathe, relax, and remember what truly matters. Because sometimes, happiness is not found in expensive things or grand achievements. Sometimes, happiness is simply a sunny day, the sound of the waves, and the company of the people we love.